Welcome to Slice, a show where we give chefs $12 in 20 minutes to cook a delicious meal for two. I'm Maya McCann, the editor-in-chief of LittleThings, and I'm filling in for Roxy, who's on honeymoon right now. Hi, Roxy. So today we are here with Chef Jill Donenfeld from the Culinistas and also author of this amazing cookbook,
Better on Toast.
Better on Toast. And Jill, you have $12 in 20 minutes to make a meal for two. How do you feel?
I feel good about it.
Okay.
I feel good.
All right, I feel good too then. And so did you make it under $12? That's question one.
I made it just under 12.
All right, let's look at what ingredients you purchased for $12 and show the viewers at home.
$11.59 was my total. I have some ciabatta rolls, anchovies, rosemary, lemon, scallions, celery, oil, salt, and pepper.
Right. We didn't count the oil and salt and pepper because you have it at home. And what are you making today exactly?
Today I'm making celery toast with Robiola, which is a soft cheese from Italy.
Amazing. So you are going to have 20 minutes. We gave you $12 with all of these ingredients. And we are going to start the timer in a minute. Hold on.
I can turn my stove on, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Okay, good. Great. You guys tell me when the timer has begun.
How do you feel? Are you ready?
I feel ready. I feel like I have a formula. I know how to make toast with various ingredients. And
okay.
This is one of them.
Awesome. So let's get the timer started and let's roll.
Great. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is just put some of this rosemary in our oil just to give it a little bit of flavor. I love to do this. You can do this when you buy your olive oil. Just put some herbs in there. It really gives a little nuance of flavor, a little layer.
Jill, are you putting that into the olive oil while it's still cold?
Yeah, you can do it either way. We're gonna fry it also.
Okay.
But why not just put it in there now for a little extra flavor? I don't use a lot of salt when I cook, so I like to use herbs, I like to use spices, I like to use acid like lemon. Okay, so that's in there. We're gonna make our little salad, which is celery, scallions, anchovies, a little bit of lemon and salt and pepper. So this is a mandolin. I brought this from my house. It makes cutting really easy. It makes slicing really, really simple and pretty fast. And since I only have 20 minutes, I figured I would, use my special chef tool. But it's super cheap, actually. It's like a $20 tool, and you can buy them anywhere. You can get them on Amazon.
You have to be careful with those, though, right?
You do have to be careful, yeah. When it gets down to like about that size, just check it, or eat it, save it for later. So
I would probably feed that to my dog.
Or feed it to your dog.
Yeah,
what a great
my
idea.
dog loves raw vegetables.
Yes, you have a dog who loves raw vegetables. Wow, he must be very healthy.
He's pretty healthy. He eats zucchini. I eat a lot of zucchini at home.
Nice.
So you said you don't use a lot of salt when you cook. What do you substitute for flavor to cut down on the sodium?
I use lemon, I use lime, I use herbs, I use spices. I do little things like add rosemary to the olive oil. Anything that's going to layer in flavors. A little salt and a little pepper. Little salt is great. A lot of pepper. I love pepper. And I read somewhere that Martha Stewart's favorite spice is pepper, and I felt really cool because I like pepper too.
And we love Martha.
Yeah, we all love Martha.
So I just want to tell you, you have 17 minutes and 50 seconds.
Okay, I feel good. I feel good.
Do you feel good?
Yeah,
okay.
I feel okay. But we're gonna stop with. I think that's enough for two.
That's good.
These guys, I'm just gonna.
So right now you're prepping the celery salad for the toast. Correct?
Exactly. So I've got celery, mandolins, and then I'm going to take a few of these scallions. Scallions are great. It's like a garlicky flavor, but not as strong.
Can I ask you a question about scallions?
Absolutely.
Are you supposed to use the white part or just the green?
You can use the whole scallion, absolutely. As it gets whiter, it gets more garlicky tasting, so it gets a little stronger.
Nice.
But if you like that, if you like a strong garlic flavor, then, go for the whites.
Okay. People are asking what you're making exactly, and do you want to remind the viewers at home what you're cooking today?
Absolutely. I'm making celery toasts with Robiola cheese.
That sounds delicious. And if you're just tuning in, Chef Jill Donenfeld has $12.20 to prep this dish. We are down to 16 minutes and 30 seconds, and in the end, we are going to judge the dish based on presentation, taste, and creativity. So I think you're doing well so far.
Yeah, I'm still feeling good. I'm adding 2 anchovies to our little salad. If you don't like anchovies, you still have to use them. No, if you don't like anchovies, you don't have to use them, but this is one of those things that I use instead of, using a lot of salt. Something like anchovies, it's like, salt plus, basically. It sort of provides a little bit more of a kick. They say umami, it's like the fifth taste. This definitely
if you don't
reels
like
in
anchovies, what else can you use to add a punch of flavor to a dish like this?
You could add a little Parmesan cheese. That would be really nice. That's great. Obviously, little salt. You can just keep it out. If you want to go totally crazy, you can add botarga, which is a cured fish roe. I'm adding some lemon. I cut the lemon like that, vertically, because then I don't have to deal with the seeds.
Nice.
It's like a nice little bartender trick I learned once.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm just throwing this in the bin to the side. I hope that's okay with you guys.
So someone said, Tammy, one of our Facebook commenters, said she would use the leftover celery for Bloody Marys, which I think is a great suggestion.
Oh my God, is Tammy coming to the studio? I love her. Amazing. It's a great idea. And and that would go great
15 minutes, by the way. Sorry to interrupt you.
I feel good. Bloody Marys would be great with this if you were, doing a brunch. Also, Robiola cheese comes from the Piedmont region of Italy, which is known for its Barolos. So if you wanted to have a nice big glass of red with this, it's very appropriate, I should say.
Sounds pretty good.
All right, so we have our little salad. We're gonna let that sit, chill, marinate, and then we're gonna come over here to my smoking oven and add our oil. Oh no, you know what? Actually, hang on a second. We're not. We're gonna slice the bread first. I like to do what I call pan toasting the bread, which is where instead of toasting the bread in the oven by brushing it with oil, I like to put a little bit of oil in the pan and then put my bread right in the pan.
And does that still toast? So does it still have the same like crunchy effect as toast when you?
Yeah, exactly. It's really good. It's like crispy, crunchy on the outside and stays chewy on the inside. And you can really watch it. Instead of having it in the oven, you can just check it out. Okay, I'm gonna have to go this route with this thing.
It's fine.
Okie dokie. So let's put our oil in. We're gonna put the rosemary in here. Wow, this is hot. You guys have smoke alarms here?
I wouldn't worry too much about it.
Good. We are going to fry our rosemary to make a little garnish.
So if you don't have rosemary in the house,
that is okay.
Is that okay? You can just do it with regular.
You can not put any herbs in your oil. Also, if you have other herbs that you want to use, like thyme, that's also delicious. Sage, also delicious. I made a little bit of a mess here, and I'm kind of a neat freak.
I have a question from a viewer at home. Toby is wondering if she could use bacon or bacon bits instead of anchovies.
Love that idea. Love that idea. It's going to change the flavor a little bit, but yeah, why not, right?
Oh my gosh, it smells amazing in here. You have 12 minutes and 30 seconds, FYI. We're making people at home really hungry. I'm getting a lot of comments saying I'm hungry, but the smell of the rosemary is incredible.
It's so nice, right? And now our oil is sort of flavored with rosemary. I'm gonna pour a little bit of the oil out because I was kind of heavy-handed with it. So I'm gonna pour a little bit of this oil back in here.
You're getting a lot of compliments from our viewers. They say that you are off the hook at cooking.
Oh my God, thanks guys.
Yeah.
Wow, I love it.
And people are liking it, and we haven't even seen the final product.
I know. Okay, so we're gonna now put our bread in here. This is my pan toasting technique. I figure we just do like 2 or 3 of these per person, so we're gonna do 5. You wanna do this like probably 2 to 3 minutes per side.
Okay.
But watch it, you know, that's sort of the beauty of this whole thing. We're gonna let those toast. When they come out, we're gonna spread the Robiola cheese on them and then top them with the salad and then use our little rosemary sprigs for garnish. And that's it.
That's so simple.
I guess with my little extra bit of time right now, I can slice the cheese.
Yeah.
Robiola is so good. It's like butter cheese, basically.
And where can you purchase Robiola cheese?
You know, any Italian specialty store, I would say. And if you don't have like a cheese shop, something like that, then you can get brie from the grocery store, and it's not going to taste the same, but it's a good substitute. That's so nice. Got a nice gold on our toasts.
And can you do this with gluten-free bread as well?
Yeah, sure. I think there's really good gluten-free options in the supermarket, and actually my cookbook, the only recipe I have for bread in there is a gluten-free recipe. I figured you could buy really great, you know, regular bread from anywhere, but gluten-free is sometimes a little bit hard to find. So there's a great recipe in there. Not to be like the plug for the book, but why not?
No, why not? The toasts look amazing, so they look
Yeah.
brown on one side.
Yeah, so we'll just let those cook.
You have 10 minutes also.
I have 10
just
minutes.
an
I have
FYI.
so much time.
Yeah.
I have so much time that I'm gonna taste the cheese because I need to, don't you think?
Mm-hmm. Who doesn't?
I know, right? This cheese is so good.
So what are some other recipes that we could find in your book?
Oh, there's so much. There's a great recipe that's kind of like this, which is a fennel salad on toast. It's fennel, parmesan, apples, and pomegranates that get put on toast. That's really good. It has that cheese element, which is the fat. It has the really green, crispy, bright element, the fennel. In this case, celery. All right, so I think that these toasts are cooked. Don't want to overcook them. I think that would be points off. So it's really now just assembly time, and I still have 9 minutes.
Yeah, you've got plenty of time. So do you always use cast iron when you're cooking at home?
I love cast iron. I absolutely love cast iron. Yeah, I always use it when I'm at home, actually. It gets hot fast, so you gotta watch it. But I think that it just, because they're heavy, they really provide a depth of flavor. They add to your dishes. All right, we've got our toasts. So we're gonna put our bread, our cheese on there. You wanna slice this like, you know, pretty thinly. Robiola has a pretty high fat content, which obviously is, you know, part of what makes it so delicious. And it's got a little bit of tang on it as well. So you don't need to use too much. If you're not into tangy cheeses, stick with something like, you know, brie, or even a soft goat cheese would be really yummy. If you like tangy, you can go as hardcore as like gorgonzola, which is a blue cheese, very, very tangy. I just had something called Camonzola, which is a blend of camembert and gorgonzola. So it's like super creamy and spready, like camembert, and then you got those chunks of blue cheese in there from the gorgonzola. So
That sounds good.
yeah, pretty good. If you're into cheese.
Can you make
You might
a
wanna
grilled
check it out.
cheese with the cheese that you're using, or is it too
A
strong?
grilled cheese would be so good with this.
Yeah.
This and some apricot jam, grilled cheese with those, very, very highly recommend. All right, so we've got our cheese. Oh my God, I can't resist. I'm gonna set these guys up like this.
So we are already plating, and we have 7 minutes and 20 seconds left, and we are making, what are they called?
Celery toast.
Celery toasts with Robiola cheese.
All right, so we've got our salad. We've given our salad a little bit of time to marinate. I'm gonna add a little bit of pepper, which I found out was up here. I don't think it needs salt. Just a little kick of pepper. And then I'm gonna top these guys and add the rosemary.
Awesome. And if you're just joining us, Chef Jill Donenfeld had 20 minutes to make a dish for two and $12. And it looks like we're making great time.
I feel like I could have made 2 kinds of toast and really just like
Live and
blown
learn.
everyone
And then you
out
would
of
have
the
been
water,
scrambling,
right?
but this was nice and relaxed.
Yeah, this was nice and relaxed. Exactly. Now we've got our crispy rosemary. Hey, not bad, right?
That looks
15
amazing.
minutes.
Yeah. 15 minutes and it's a dish for two. So we're about to have our judge, Kara Hammond, join. She is from LittleThings, and she is going to rate the dish from 1 to 10 on presentation, 1 to 10 on taste, 1 to 10 on creativity.
Hi, Kara. Well, I hope that you like cheese, and I hope that you like bread.
I'm a big fan of both.
Okay, good. Great. Excellent. We're in the right direction.
It is the moment of truth, ladies and gentlemen. What
How
will
do we
happen?
do this?
No one knows.
So first is presentation.
Yes.
So, okay, so definitely really colorful, would totally serve this at a party. So I will give it
Oh my gosh. I'm nervous.
a 10.
Oh, yeah.
Yay,
Amazing.
10.
Woo! And now for taste.
All right, you've got 110. That's pretty amazing.
I'm nervous. I'm sweating. I'm sweating.
Are you sweating?
I'm
gonna
gonna
be
have to
okay.
like take a cold shower after this.
That's good.
She seems to dig it. She seems to really dig it.
That is super good.
Yes.
So I was gonna be a tough critic, but like I don't know how to be because that's so good. Definitely deserving of another 10.
Oh,
my
yeah.
God.
2 for 2
Is
at
this
this
the
point.
first time this has happened? I think it might be. It's amazing. All right.
You guys are
the
gonna
next-
ask me back, right?
The last one's creativity. Yeah, totally.
And last for creativity, I've never heard of this cheese and I thought I was an expert. And I've never thought to put anchovies on toast before.
Really?
So definitely gonna give it, I have to give it another 10. I would never
amazing.
think of this.
I'm coming back next week.
So thank you so much, Jill. We are on every Tuesday at 5 p.m. So thank you so much for joining us. And it's been a great show. Thank you for coming on Slice.